Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This is Dolphin and today guys we have a new video about Summoner's War. Today we're gonna have a look on how to counter Giana, the Dark Oracle. Dolphin, are you okay? To counter Giana, she's not... Honestly guys, the more I play this game, the more I do RTA, the more Gianas I fight. There is a decent amount, and honestly every time I do all my wings, I'm fighting at least 5-6 Gianas. Yes, I'm not really low level right now in RTA, which makes sense then, because like Giana boosts you. There's no way that Giana doesn't boost you. So I'm like rank whatever. I was rank 300. I haven't done RTA in a few days, but honestly, it's good to know how to counter her. I've seen a lot of people like lower level RTA that have Giana as well. So you might become ready for that as well. Now there's a few ways you can counter Giana. As we said, this is a niche kind of video. It's not every day that you fight a Giana, but it happens at least once a day. You're gonna fight a Giana. You're gonna know how to counter her. Because honestly, if you learn how to counter Giana, it's a bit easier to get rid of her. It's a little bit scary. A little bit less scary. But still, Giana, even if you know how to counter her, she can probably win it anyway. Now, before I get into that, guys, as always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. It is free and support the channel a whole lot, guys. So for real, if you haven't, please hit the sub button. It really helps. Now, how do you counter Giana? The first thing that comes to mind is, I'm gonna go to my RTA team. The first thing that comes to mind is outspeeding the opponent. Now, if you outspeed the Giana, you're probably going to be able to kill her. First of all, the Gianas are usually on Swift really fast. So if you think about it, people need to give as much speed as possible to the Giana, a lot of accuracy, a lot of attack, a lot of crit rate, because of skill 1. If you get a lot of crit rate, skill 1 gives Giana 45% crit rate, and she's not gonna glance ever because she's dark unit, so she's neutral element, she's always gonna crit. So 45%, so you kinda need 100% crit rate on Giana. And then, so in order, I feel like speed, accuracy, crit rate, attack are the most important things to give, the most important subs to give to Giana. And there's 4 subs already. Each rune has 4 subs stats, so that's it. And then HP, defense are the last one that people focus on, I feel, or they are most important for Giana. So if you think about it, the Gianas are always, at least the ones I fought against, they're never like super tanky. So if you move first, you're probably going to be able to kill the Giana straight away, especially if you have a Molong. If you have units that actually hit really hard, you're probably going to be able to kill the Giana. So bear that in mind, try to outspeed maybe, you're probably going to be able to get rid of Giana. Now, another way to counter Giana is Jameer off will. So my Jameer doesn't really counter Giana unless he procs. Off will Jameer, really high on speed, probably on Swift. Make sure you don't make him too fast, otherwise he's gonna move before the Gianas, the opponent Giana, because he has a really high base speed. Make him around 300 speed though, something like that. If the Giana moves, is off will, she can do whatever she wants. She's not gonna be able to stand the Jameer, so then Jameer cuts in between the Giana and the other units, you cleanse everything and you're good to go. I've seen Jameer off will on Swift build like that to counter Gianas not too long ago, and people are using it more and more like that. I feel like it's a good way to counter Giana actually. It's a pretty good way. Guys, we skipped the part where we look at the stats of Giana, but I feel like we can check it out afterwards. So Jameer off will, really high speed, is another way to go for it. Another good counter to Giana is Hagen. Now, differently than from Jameer, you kinda need everything to be on will for the Hagen to work. Otherwise, if some of your units are not on will, and Giana can put the bomb, and the Hagen is not gonna cleanse it. So if the Giana goes skill the stun, strip stun, Hagen is gonna cleanse everything, it's gonna give all your team attack bar. So Hagen is insane counter to Giana also. So Hagen is insane. You can build him on Despair, you can build him on Swift, make sure he has more accuracy than my one, although my one strips anyway, and also have extra accuracy on the artifacts, but try to get him to 85% accuracy. Build him on Despair, you have more chances of actually CCing the opponents, as he has skill 2 is on a free turn cooldown, and he's an AoE, so he can actually stun quite often. But also you can build them on Swift, it doesn't matter. Hagen is an insane counter to Giana. He needs to be on Will. Also your whole team probably should be on Will in that case. If you don't have Hagen and you countering with Jameer, it doesn't matter what the other units are on, if they're on Will or not, he's gonna cleanse anyway. So with Hagen, you need everything on Will. Another unit that counter Giana and is free to play is this one. Tetra is insane against Giana because the passive reduced the time of all harmful effect except in ability effect. So any debuffs you have on your team should reduce the cooldown, the duration of those debuffs by 1 turn. For the bombs, it works the other way around. She increased the duration. So 2-turn bomb of the Giana is going to become 3-turn bomb. If she procs, it's going to become a 4-turn bomb. Obviously on Violence, she's good because she can proc. She increased the duration of the bomb, so like it's never going to go off. And also she's going to heal more. And she has the cleanse as well after that. But RTA requires a lot of violent runes. So I built mine on Swift. I think she might be a bit too fast. She sometimes outspeeds Giana's, which is not good. So I might have to slow her down a little bit because she has 110 base speed. So she doesn't need to be like 209. Probably around 300 speed would be the best option. Yeah, I think she's really good. For the artifacts for her, I went for speed proportional loss HP, defense proportional loss HP. I think they are the best way to go because she becomes faster if they focus her. If they focus her, they hit her, and they usually do, she becomes faster. So I feel like Tetra is an insane counter to Giana. As I said, guys, outspeeding is probably one of the best and safest way to go against Giana because if you outspeed, you have control over it. Hagen is really good though. Jameer is also really good, but what if they ban them? Tetra is also insane against Giana, but again, you know, I feel like outspeeding is the best way. But yes, Tetra, Hagen, Jameer off Will is really good. Cleanser overall are good, like Annabelle is also pretty good, but she probably should be off Will, otherwise Giana can stun her, and you know what, she's not gonna cleanse anything. So off Will, Cleanser are probably good, but don't forget with Giana's there's always other units, so maybe they have Chompang and it's gonna reset her anyway. So you know, the best way I feel like Jameer off Will pretty fast, so you can actually cleanse and cut in between Giana and the other units, hopefully. Even like Jameer, Swift, Nemesis, so Giana, if she uses skill 3 to stun everything else, he can actually cut in. Hagen is really good. Tetra is insane as well, and outspeeding. Guys, that was it. I think, actually, let's really quickly have a look at Giana's stats. She's insane. She's probably one of the best LD5 in the game. 100 speed, 648 base defense, which is not that bad actually. 790 base attack, not the best, not the worst. 10,500 base HP, so that's another reason why she's not super tanky usually. She's not that tanky usually. If you outspeed her, you can just focus her, you're probably gonna kill her. Unless you have Pepega damage dealers. Anyway, guys, that is gonna be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a lion dart in a fight. It's not that often that you fight one, but I feel like I fight a decent amount of Gianas every day. So it's good to know how to counter units anyway. Guys, that is gonna be it for the video. I hope it helps. Let me know in the comment below if you would like to see any other LD5 kind of videos or how to counter them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye everybody. Take care guys. Stay safe. Bye.